let's take a look at URLs and hyperlinks. Now, this could be an easy topic, but sometimes it can also be a little bit confusing. So let's take a look over here. So we're again in our page. So we're gonna go edit, and we're gonna change the button. We're gonna say, hey, I want the button to go to a URL. So in order to do that, we've already seen it, that you can come over here and you can set action and click to a website URL. And you can put over here, for example, I want it to go to google.com, right? And you can select if you want in the same window or in a different window. Now let me copy this one. And that will be perfect. That will work if we click over here. We can even see here. Another way to create a hyperlink is if you have a text, you select a part of the text that you want to create a hyperlink, and you click over here. And now you see this hashtag, you have to remove it, because if you put your URL after the hashtag, you're gonna have an error. Basically, it's not gonna go anywhere. So remove that hashtag and basically have it over there. You can change the color of the URL over here if you wanted to have a different color. And over here, you click it if you wanted to open in a new window, for example. And let's say if you don't want it to have the URL over here, you click this one and link text, right? And then you're gonna have to, let's say, select again the text that you want the URL. Come over here again. Can be a little bit tricky sometimes. And then remove that hashtag, put it over here, change the color. Let's say I want that color, and open a new window. Okay, let's save it there and let's preview it. So we can see over here, if I click here, it will open a new window in Google. Now, if I click also over here, it will open a new window in Google. Perfect. Now, let's take a look at a few other options in hyperlinks. So let's save this one. The other place that you're gonna have hyperlinks is going to be on, let's say, a picture. Actually, let's go back. Let's go back over here. Let's find out all the places first in the page where you can have a URL. So the next one definitely is gonna be, let's say, a picture. So let's say it could be either a button. So it could be that, hey, you don't like the design of these buttons and you create your own picture button, right? So let's say is this the picture button or anything. You can have over here link URL. You see you have the hashtag, remove the hashtag, put the URL, and you can say over here if you wanted to tap in a new tab or in the same window. And you can click save over here. Those are the only places that you can usually put a URL in this process. Now, the other place that you can have a URL is when you are writing an email. So let's go back over here. Let's put it in automation. There are many places that you can have an email, especially if you have Actionetics, but the theory behind is the same. So we already have here an email that we already set it up. So just click here on edit. And very similar. So when we come over here and we select our template, and it's already selected, so we're updating it. Sorry. Let's say we're using that one, right? And then we open the editor and we say, hey, you see you have this banner over here that is a picture. When you click over there, you want it to send to a URL. Well, you put here the URL, and then you can also put over here any other alternatives with the image. But basically that's everything on the URL. The other URLs that you can have is, let's say, a text. Let's say if they click over here, you want it to go somewhere, right? So you select this one, and then over here, I don't know if you saw it. Let's select it again. Over here you have the URL, and then you put it there. Same thing as the other one. This one is to open in a different link. You cannot change the color over here, so it's a little bit limited. And then you click save. So let's preview that one. And then if we click over here, it goes to Google. And then if we click over here, it also goes to Google. And that's basically everything on URLs. I will say the most important part is that remove that hashtag. Now, some people may ask, so why that hashtag is over there? And let me show you a quick trick in here in this page. And this is why the hashtag is over there. Because you can control, let's say for example, if you click somewhere in this page and you want it to go somewhere else. Let's say I click in the book and I want this to scroll all the way to this success story. So this success story is basically this section, right? These rows. So I click here on settings and I click here this hashtag to view the CSS info, and I selected this one. You see that here's the hashtag. So I selected everything without the hashtag, that row 14012. That's the ID of that blue section. So when I come over here and I click on the book, rather than telling them, hey, go to this link, I say, okay, hashtag that ID number, and of course it's gonna be in here in this same page, and save it. What it's gonna do is gonna just reload the page, or basically scroll down the page until it finds that ID and put it in the top. So let me show you. If I click here, you see it scrolls down until it finds this one. So if you saw it, one of our previous videos on the button actions, there was a button action that you can scroll the page to find a specific section. Well, over here it does the same thing. It's just, it could be a little bit more customizable. If you want a specific, not section, but let's say for example your picture. If you want to scroll down to the specific picture, you click here the picture and you see over here the hashtag and you will have your ID for that picture. So that's a special trick that you can do if you want to scroll down, or up too, either way works, around the entire page. So we'll check in the next video how to do more things with email campaigns.